Hey guys, before I start the video, I just wanted to jump here real quick to let you know that I actually filmed this video earlier this year in the spring. I believe it was around April-ish, maybe May. So when I talk about months or time in this video, please disregard the months. It's not quite actual. However, the content of the video couldn't be more actual, I guess. We're dealing right now with a big crisis in America. A lot of Americans are losing their food stamps or food help benefits, however you call it. And I'm a single mom of two. I am also struggling financially. And for me, meal prepping allows me to have balance meals for me and my two children on a budget. So I really wanted to put this video out there to help you guys with that. I'm not gonna stay any longer. With no further ado, here's the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you soon. Enjoy. Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Luisa, and for today's video we are going to meal prep together. In this video I'm going to show you how I meal prep my food for the whole month and for the week to come. As a single mom of two, a toddler and a teenager, it's really important for me to be able to eat healthy on a budget, and it must not take a lot of time at all because I don't have time to cook every day. I'm going to show you how I do things. Hopefully it will help you in your journey. Hopefully you will catch a few things that you think you can maybe implement into your routine. That's really what this video is about. This is for the mother and fathers out there who don't really meal prep and are looking to get it started. This is how I do things. This is how it's been working for me for the past year or so. Before I get into the meat of this video, if you guys are enjoying this video, please leave me a big thumbs up and a little comment down below. It really helps me out and it doesn't really cost you much. If you are curious about seeing more of my videos, feel free to subscribe to this channel. This channel is about the life of a single mom. I want to say I am a health and life coach, so when I can, I do videos about how to handle your life better, how to get healthier, like today doing meal preps. So yeah, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and then feel free to share with a friend if you think it can help them in their journey. With no further ado, let's get into this. Alright, so here's what you're gonna need as far as utensils. You're gonna need like a place where you can cut your meat. You're gonna need your favorite seasoning. Here I have seasoning for the fish and seasoning for the meat. The salt, I forgot to put the olive oil, but I'll get it in a second. Whatever oil you like to add. A container, a bowl to put your meat in and season it. Once the meat is cut and seasoned, we're going to put it in storage. So you're going to need air sealer or air vacuum and bags, right? And then a freezer. And that's pretty much it. Oh, also you're gonna need a very sharp knife, and I'm gonna sharpen my knife even more with this so that it's easier to cut. So voilà. I have my apron on. Now I'm going to sharpen my knife so that it's nice and sharp, so that I can go through that meat nice and easy. Let's start with the fish first. Here I have some cod fish from Costco. We have some fresh wild Atlantic cod fillet. I have 2.66 pounds and I pay about $32 for that. The first step is I'm going to cut this into about 10 servings, and I'm going to put them in water and lemon to clean it. I'm gonna let it soak for a little bit. So that's step one. Actually, before I'm going to air vacuum, I am going to let it marinate for a little bit. And while it marinates, while the fish is marinating, and I'm talking about like 5 minutes, right? I am going to wash the wooden plate. What do you call this? The platter, wooden platter that I used to cut the meat, and the knife. And I'm going to sanitize my everything so that I can start working on the meat. Right? I'm trying to keep things as clean as possible so that nobody gets sick, because the goal here is to stay healthy, not to get sick, right? I think I'm gonna move on to the meat. Let the fish marinate a little bit longer. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and then I'm gonna start working on the meat. Yes? Let's do that. Alright, so here is the meat that we have. So here we have boneless steak. We have about 4.75 pounds for $45. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing I did with the fish. I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces and season them and let it marinate a little bit. Alright, let's go. I am done cutting everything on my meat the way I like it. I realized that I was showing you the wrong seasoning. I was showing you a vegetable seasoning, but this is the seasoning that we're going to use. It's like it says on it, steak seasoning, and there is salt in it already. So I am going to put everything in a bowl. And I'm going to do pretty much the same thing I did with the fish. I am going to season. Oh wait, I forgot to do something very importante. I want to cook my meat. I need to cook my meat first. So you want to be cooking everything so that the seasoning gets inside as much as possible. Alright, my love, this is it for the cutting and seasoning of the meat. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, let it marinate in the fridge. I'm gonna clean my space and get... Alright, my love, so the meats, the fish and the beef are marinating in the fridge right now. My kitchen is clean. I wash everything. Make sure you wash everything thoroughly, especially if you're like me and you use wooden platters to cut the meat. Make sure you use something with white vinegar to disinfect the surface, or alcohol, something that's really going to clean it, okay? Now, I am going to meal prep my vegetables for the week. I personally don't like to freeze my vegetables. I don't like to eat defrost vegetables. They're soppy, they're saggy, I don't like it. So what I prefer to do is cook the amount of vegetable I'm gonna need for the week. That's been working for me very well, and they stay very nice and fresh in my fridge. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So right now we have broccoli, 2 heads of broccoli. We've got a bag of Brussels sprouts. I have 1 zucchini left. Some old Brussels sprouts that are not bad yet, so I want to cook them. And a little bit of mushrooms left. So we're gonna try to make 2 different combo of vegetables, so I have variety and options throughout the week. So it's not just one big mix of vegetable. I think I'm going to do Brussels sprouts and mushrooms and broccoli and zucchini. I don't know, something like that. We'll figure it out. We're gonna improv. But yeah, this is what we're gonna do right now. Let's go. All right, so these are all the veggies that we have for now. I am going to wash them all, and then we're gonna start the cutting. Alright, so the veggies are cooking. The pots that I am using are both the same size, right? But I only have one cover of that size. So I had to come up with like a plan B, system D. I don't know how you say that in English, but like, you know, I had to DIY it. So this is what we're working with. While this is cooking, I am going to take care of the meat. For this next step, we're going to need a steel vacuum machine. We're going to need some bags, some plastic bags, some food-rated plastic bag, and your food. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put about 3 servings per bags because there are 3 of us. So I'm going to try to make sure that it's approximately the right size, the same size, so that I have approximately the same amount of food in every bag. Vacuum seal. And that's the, yeah, it's really, it's the part that is the most messy, right? So first I'm going to vac. The majority of the air, and then it will seal. I just want to make sure it's sealed properly, and it's going to seal the bag. And the next thing I have to do is, yeah, there you go. So it's not the best machine. I don't know if I would recommend this one, but you know, the next thing I'm going to do is put the date here. So now I'm going to repeat. I'm going to put about 3 servings. I have about 4 days worth of food, and that's going to be about 1 to 2 meals depending on how many of us are going to eat the fish. And again, it's 1 adult, 1 teenager girl, and 1 toddler, so it's not like I'm feeding 3 adults here, right? Alright, my love, this is it. I am done prepping my food for the month of May, and my veggies for the week that is to come. So like I said, we have broccoli and zucchinis and Brussels sprouts and mushrooms. Loves, I am done. I am done. I am. Look at how pretty. Look at how absolutely beautiful this is. I am so proud of myself. Every time I finish a meal prep, I am so proud of myself. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up because I really need to put the meat and the fish in the freezer right now. So we have about 10 bags of beef, of rib-eye beef. Each bags are like 1 meal for me, my daughter, and my son. So an adult, a teenager, and a toddler. So we have 10 of those. Then I have 4 or 5 bags of fish, which have 3 servings in them. And then in my freezer, I still have about 3 bags of chicken from this month that we didn't eat yet. So throughout the month, I'm going to rotate between beef, fish, and chicken. Okay. We have 2 different options for the vegetables. This is gonna last us a week, pretty much, for lunch and dinner, and sometimes even breakfast. I only eat 1 to 2 meals a day, depending on my day. If I have a busy day where I do a lot of things, I'll have 2 meals. But if it's a mellow day when I stay home, like today, it's just 1 meal and I'm good. Now, the one thing I will have to cook at home is the carbs. So one time I'll do rice, one time I'll do pasta, different variety of pasta depending on what the kids want. Sometimes I'll do potatoes, sometimes there'll be a slice of bread. You know, I try to change and rotate between the different pasta. Another thing that we do sometimes is Taco Tuesday, where I get the taco, we cut the beef in small chunks, we add the veggies, a little bit of rice, we wrap it up, and boom, we get Taco Tuesday. Very easy, very simple. Now I'm going to spend a lot less time daily in the kitchen because all I have to do is cook the meat, reheat the veggies, and do some pasta. Now to cook the meat, I highly recommend that you get yourself a air fryer. I never really knew how to cook meat properly with a stove or on the pan. I always mess it up, but since I got an air fryer, you guys, the meat is so perfectly cooked. It is delicious. Highly recommend. Now if you're good with a crock pot or an Instapot, go for it. I'm not really good with those things. I do use them when I cook my dog's food, because I also meal prep my dog's food, which I have a video about it and I will link it up there for you. For that I use a crock pot or Instapot and Instapot. But for us daily, I like to use the air fryer, and I will link the one that I use down below. Highly recommend. What else can I say? As far as the budget, I don't think I spend more than $80 on this, and I have enough meat for a whole month. So I don't know, I didn't do the math, but I will, when I edit the video, I'll do the math, because I showed you the price of the meat, and I will add it up here and add a little bit for the veggies. But I think that this altogether is right around 80 bucks. Which is pretty good. It's gonna taste delicious. I'm gonna have a variety of healthy food, and I mean, how can you beat that? 80 bucks for a month of meat, a week of vegetables. Yes, please. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I have to put this in the freezer. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. Before I say goodbye, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Actually, can you please leave me a comment down below if you're used to doing meal prepping and you have a few tips for me to improve my routine, because I'm always looking to improve, and you're not just sharing with me, you're sharing with the whole community. So if you see that there's a few things that you do that I don't, feel free to share it with me, so there's like an exchange in information. You know, it doesn't just go one way. If you've never meal prepped before and it's your first time and you think you're gonna try after seeing this video, please let me know down in the comment section. It really boosts my motivation to make more videos. And let me know why you're meal prepping. Is it because you're trying to save time, save money, eat healthier? Is it for yourself solely, or is it for your entire family? I'm curious to know, you know, what drives you to make it happen. And voila, don't forget to share with your friend if you think it can help them in their journey, and subscribe if you want to see more. I will be posting a vlog very soon, and then voila, I love you guys. I will see you guys soon, probably next week. Until then, my love, stay happy, stay healthy, have a beautiful life. Au revoir et à bientôt.
Hey, c'est la vie.